Hey guys, Uncle Jay here with another Pat story for you. I can't believe I've never told this story before on my YouTube channel. I know I've done it on Twitch. This is a great Pat story. It was so unbelievable that I had to verify it myself, and it's 100% true. And I heard this story from a lot of people in the jousting community. And at first I was thinking, this is absolutely ridiculous. But when it comes to Pat, ridiculous is possible in his world. So from what I understand, Pat had a couple gigs on the East Coast, and I believe that one flight he was on, they didn't weigh his luggage, which had his armor, like close to 100 pounds of jousting armor. And I think he had a connecting flight or something like that, and they weighed his luggage and said it's going to be like $300 or whatever in baggage fees. And of course Pat doesn't have any fucking money, and he made a scene, and the airport police showed up, and he missed his flight, and he was arguing with the lady, you know, at the terminal there, and the airport police are there, and to kind of calm things down, diffuse shit. And Pat's got gigs, he's got to get to his shows, and he don't have $350. And one of the airport police officers said, well, can you wear it? Instead of checking it in, just put it on and board the plane. And apparently the lady behind the terminal said, yeah, you could do that. So Pat opened up his bags, and the TSA guys suited him up, and he boarded a plane wearing his jousting armor. And again, I thought this was a bit unbelievable, but I heard it from several people, and I decided to look it up myself, and lo and behold, there is an article about this incident, and I want to share it with you guys right now. So in case you think I'm full of shit, here we go. Let me find it. Alright, this is from the Virginian Pilot. Yeah, there's Pat right there. There he is. I'm giving him the thumbs up. There's his dirty duffel bags. That trench coat is so fucking old. I don't think it's ever been cleaned. It could probably walk on its own. Yeah, there he is. He's putting all this shit on. There's his breastplate. Lance rest right there. That bag used to be black. Yeah, there he is. Putting on all his shit. Okay, let's scroll. The Black Knight was the last to board the flight to Charlotte, North Carolina, wearing 80 pounds of armor, including chainmail. What's the fuck's a chest plate? You mean breastplate? That armor's more than 80 pounds. And a hat with feathers trailing behind. He clanked to his seat on the aisle, then he buckled in. It was uncomfortable, but worth it. The Black Knight, also known as Patrick Lamke, Sir Patrick Lamke, mind you, normally wouldn't travel in gear worn for jousting. Instead, he packs it into 4 bags, checking 2 and carrying 2. He had no problems on Delta when he traveled to Virginia Beach for last weekend's Hunt Club Farm, Renaissance and Fantasy Fair, he said. Wednesday night was a different story. When he tried to board his U.S. Airways flight, he was stopped. He'd have to check his carry-on bags because they were too heavy, he was told. The extra cost, $325. It's 80 pounds. Oh, that's just the check-in bags, not the other shit. It's 80 pounds worth of armor, said Michelle Moore, a U.S. Airways spokeswoman. He couldn't fit it in the carry-on. Arguing the point with airline officials, Lamke missed this flight, so he booked the flight for Thursday morning. A security worker at Newport News Williamsburg International Airport had a suggestion. Why not wear the armor? Why not, indeed? Airline officials let Lamke board, but told him he would have to keep it all on or check it for his connecting flight to Denver. He had 10 minutes to make the flight when he landed, so the Black Knight hailed an electric cart and whizzed through the airport as travelers snapped photos and called out to him. Only fucking Pat. I need to get to the terminal. And then he fucking commandeers an electric cart. Lamke has trained with world champion jousters, including Shane Adams, the host of History Channel's Full Metal Jousting series, according to his website. Well, I could verify that's true. He also trained me too. I'm not in here. Why isn't Uncle Jay in this fucking article? He consults on medieval shows for the History Channel and was in National Geographic's Nights of Mayhem. But even he can get tired of his own gear. That's because it stinks. It fucking reeks. There's like an aura, like a cloud around Pat when he has all of his shit on. None of it has ever been cleaned, I don't think. His armor, like, he spray paints it black. After landing in Denver, Lanke stifled yawns as he talked about finally taking off the heavy black trench coat, chainmail, and armor. He joked about disguising himself as a white knight to see whether the purse would be better. I could see him doing that. I'm sweating. It's just, I guess it's just a day in the life of a black knight. Written by Laura King. That's fucking funny. Let me scroll back up to see these pictures. There he is. Missing his flight. This doesn't surprise me at all. The only thing that surprises me is that this sort of thing this sort of thing hasn't happened to him before. Or anybody else. There's a couple times where I had to fly and shit, and I weighed my stuff, and I tried to load everything onto the truck that was going to the events and stuff. That way I wouldn't have to pay baggage fees. But there's a couple times where I had to pay like $40-50, but not like Pat. Anyways, that is one of the funniest Pat stories I've heard in a long time. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope Pat keeps being Pat so I can keep making videos and entertaining you guys. If you did like this story, hit like, hit subscribe down there. It's free, doesn't cost you shit. And I'll post this article down in the description down below. High fives and boners. Be safe. Halloween's right around the corner. I don't know what I'm going to do. I think I might put on my armor myself and walk in the parade or something. I'll probably walk about fucking 100 yards before that shit starts. Each step you take wearing that jousting armor, it gets heavier and heavier. Especially when you're fucking as old as I am. But, I don't know. Might do it anyway. Every now and then I gotta bring it out, put it on. Just cause. Because I miss it. And it's fun to do. So, anyways, I'm starting to ramble. Guys, be safe out there. High fives and boners. Check out my Discord, my Twitch, all that bullshit down below. Come hang out with me when I stream on Twitch. Join the Discord. Lots of fun. High fives and boners, guys. See you next time.